the Assassin's Guild is almost like my dirty little secret.
So could you explain to us, what is it exactly that the guild does?
Okay, so the guild does a whole variety of things, and probably the main thing we do are big games. So we play about 5 to 6 a year, and the way they mainly work is there is an umpire who runs the game, and you will send information about yourself to that umpire, so your course, your name, where you live, a photo, and some health and safety stuff. And the umpire will send you those details of somebody else. You have 2 weeks to find them and kill them.
How exactly do people from the guild kill each other?
If you can die in real life, you can die that way in the guild. You can shoot them with a nerf gun, which is probably the most popular way of killing somebody. You can stab them with wooden spoons that have knife written on them. That's everybody's first weapon. You can dress up as a train and run into your target. You can drop a box on them made out of cardboard that has fridge written on it. I use those giant microbes, like the biology toys that look like viruses. You throw them at somebody, they get that disease and die. If there is a way to kill somebody, you can do it in the Assassin's Guild. It's kind of something that doesn't come up generally in conversation, especially with other people on my course. So what do you do on Tuesday evenings? I go to a society meeting. Which society do you go to? The Assassin's Guild. I think over the last couple of years we've become a bit more famous, so people know what it is a bit more. People are generally still very confused and think we're quite strange. I suppose we are.
In the game the guild are currently playing, members are challenged to find and kill committee members. Some of the committee are hanging out in the interval to make themselves easier to find.
Watch me die.
Did you like it? So this is rolling in the community.
Oh no, not on my... this definitely isn't.
There you go. You have now been killed by...
Well done, Zach.
What is the craziest story that the guild has to offer?
There are an awful lot of crazy stories, and everyone has their own kind of gem to tell. Everyone's had that kill they're particularly proud of. And I think it's not the most interesting in the guild, but my own personal one, which obviously means the most to me. In my very first game, I was given a target, and I sat outside their house for 8 hours over the course of 2 days and waited for them. And they were in halls as well. And then I saw their door was open, and in our rulebook, if a door is ajar, then you can go in and shoot them. After 8 hours, I excitedly posted the page like, can somebody please tell me if I'm allowed to shoot this guy? I was allowed to shoot the guy, pushed open the door. I had a gun that was about this big, maybe 2 foot big, ran into his room, shot him about 20 times, and he was just lying on his bed listening to classical music, and he'd had photos of people he'd killed on his wall with big X's through them, and I was like, from one maniac to another. And it was beautiful and pure, and there's nothing like your first time.
The area rules just dictates what kind of kills you can make and where. So in green zones, like in a park or whatever, you can use any weapon that you would otherwise be able to use according to the rules. Obviously there's rules on what you can and can't use. You basically can't use anything that's actually going to hurt somebody. And then we have red zones, of course, which is where you can't play the game in those areas. Someone's place of work you can't use while a lecture is actually ongoing, while a lecture is in the room, you can't play in a hospital or something like that, obviously, or on public transport. And also any players home between the hours of 11 and 8, which means people can sleep without worrying about somebody trying to get into their room and things like that. Duels are just one-on-one style things, sometimes done on their own, sometimes done if there's a disputed kill in a bigger game, then you can have a duel to sort that out.
Same affair again, limb rule only on the arms, best of 3, 3, 2, 1, duel. 3, 2, 1, go.
Thing is, mine's much easier to use one packet. Maybe. I can't or I thought using it. Hey. Well, I think I stabbed you in the stomach. You got my arm. So. Good job.
Actually, it says on it.
Die like a man.
In first year I took the fencing at the same time as the Assassin's Guild, so I've definitely played a certain part with a swordplay. But where else are you going to learn how to use a sash, I guess, as a weapon? I usually turn up in fancy dress like pirate stuff, which makes it somewhat memorable.
We had this crazy idea last year to book out all of the space in the Union we could feasibly book out and have a massive nerf war. So we're going to do that again next year, like next calendar year, but this academic year. So what this is today is God's sake, what this is today is just a little run through of what we're doing. I say little, there's about 40 people here. A little run through of what we're going to do then. Practice our new armoury, handing out gun systems, my ability to shout at people and work microphone and things like that. So there will be lots of people running around and shooting each other with nerf guns. It is every 6-year-old's dream.
Tend to depend on the game, but I am well known for like hiding at the back until everybody else is dead and just running out and shooting the last couple of people.